get the point, right? With a wind chill of, I think it's -40 here in Chicago. Hey y'all, please bundle up if you're in the Midwest or anywhere with excruciating temperatures such as this. Bundle up and don't go nowhere if you don't have to, okay? Be safe, y'all. So I'm just sitting here waiting on my food. I wanted me some tacos. This place over here has what I call house tacos. Like, sometimes I get a craving for the traditional cilantro, onion, corn tortilla shell type of taco, and then sometimes I want a good old house taco with lettuce, tomato, onion, sour cream, and all of that. Oh, sorry, thank you. Stay warm. And I know it's a weird combination, but I also had a craving for fried mushrooms. Don't judge me. Don't even judge me. Now, Jussie Smollett, I'm not for sure how to pronounce it. I am so saddened and hurt for him. It was almost as if when I heard the news, it was like one of my own family members or friends that this happened to. Then to hear that it happened right here in Chicago, it just saddened me. However, I don't know about all the details, and it's sketchy. Not that it matters, the details, because what happened to him shouldn't have happened, but I'm just so at a loss as to like the conflicting stories. I'm hearing something that he had received a letter stating that these people were going to do this to him, and then he ventured out at 2 in the morning to get him something to eat. He went to the Subway. I don't know what Subway they talking about. It must be the L. Here in Chicago we had an L Metro, so maybe the L. He went to get on the L or something, I think, to get him something to eat, and then the attack took place. Like, so to me, like, was they following you? How did they know? It just doesn't add up. It don't make no sense to me. Like, that they planned it, but when they're watching your every move, how did they know? I'm just so dumbfounded, and I just hope whomever done this to him, that they are found and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It's a damn shame. And I want to say this to y'all. If any of you all still can sit up here and say or pretend as if prejudices, racism, and everything else doesn't exist here in America, get the fuck from me. America has been like this from day one, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Period. And I don't know the solution. I truly don't. I don't have the answers. All I can do is treat people with the amount of respect that I would want granted to me and my own. But to play in a world where you don't think color, where you don't see color, I'm not trying to hear it. That's bullshit. And I done heard that too many times, and it's bull. It's bull. Homeboy that's sitting in the Oval has made this like commonplace and made it more comfortable for people to really start bringing it out. Folks have always been prejudiced. Are y'all crazy? People have always been racist. I don't get I don't see color. Stop with the madness. Stop. All I can do is treat people, like I said, with the respect that I would want granted to me and my own, and that's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. But I'm not going to sit up here and play with y'all and act like racism don't exist when it's been more blatant these few years than ever. Now, another topic that has me a little like scratching my head. B. Smith. I absolutely love B. Smith. B. Smith was like our Black Martha Stewart. B. Smith was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at a very young age. I believe she was in her 50s when she was diagnosed. And her husband had been fighting through it, and he'd been there and all this. The man then went, he started a new relationship. And not only did he start a relationship with this woman, this Caucasian woman, he moved her into the home. She has a room of her own right there in the house. Now, how I'm set up in the sanctity of marriage that I do still believe in, despite the fuck shit I see, I don't know how anybody can be okay with that. The level of disrespect for you to stay up and be fucking on your side piece right up under the same roof as your ailing wife who's going through a debilitating disease. Debilitating. Now, I sat and asked my dad his take on it. And he was like, well, my dad is just my dad. He said, well, what the fuck? The nigga gotta live. He said he gotta live too. He gotta have a life too. And this, that, I mean, really though? I said, Daddy, I hope you don't get no Alzheimer's. I pray and hope you don't get Alzheimer's and that your woman don't do the same thing up on you. I don't know. I just think that is a total level of disrespect on so many levels. The disrespect. I understand wanting a life. I get that. I work with people with Alzheimer's daily. I get that it is hard seeing your loved one suffer like that and them not know you or anything like that, but you took them vows that said for better or for worse, for sick, and in health. You took those vows. And then you gonna move somebody up in the same house? That's disrespect beyond belief. What the hell this motherfucker doing out here in front of my house? Excuse me. Ooh, y'all heard that? I need somebody to shovel for me. Lord. So, that's my take on that. Let me get going. Get all my bags put in the house. Y'all know I had to stay with my dad last night. So, I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's talk about it in the comment section, okay? Be good to others. Definitely be good to yourself.